Hello students, this is Mr. Ngubo. I'm going to take you through the subject which is Human Resource Management N6. Today we are going to start by looking at the lesson number, which is I'm going to inform you that today is going just to be the subject and modules introduction. We are going to take the textbook, that is Farm Management. The publisher is Schaik, and then today it's just the introduction to Human Resource Management N6. We're going to page 165 to page 260, and then the resources that I'm going to need from you will be the textbook, the pen and the paper, and as well as the facilitation summary if you have, because it's make life easy. Okay, let's move on. This is our lesson goals for today. I'm just introducing you to the subject, and then this is what I need you to know, the types of subjects that are there in N6 certificate. This is one of them, which is Human Resource Management as a subject in farming. The first one will be Farming Management N6. This is the course that we are doing, or the program. First subject, which is Management N6, Farming. Data Management N6, also in farming. Financial Management N6, also in farming. And then Human Resource Management N6 in farming. This is the one that we are going to talk about. The subject that I'm going to have the introduction, as I mentioned, it is the one, but it requires, this is the book. It says Farm Management. It starts from 165 on the page. Okay, it's written by M.J. van Rieneck, right? And then also you're gonna need this, which is the facilitation summary that is written by Mr. Ngubo, right? For those students, so that you're gonna get some activities inside and everything, as this book does not have any what you call activities, right? Let's move. Human Resource Management. These are the modules where it says numbers. These are what is the module is all about. I will start by this one. The first one will be Introduction to Human Resource. What we are going to cover is a human resource introduction, farming management, human resource management in farming. So those are the three aspects or subtopics that we are going to cover. Then when you go to number 2, it's human resource provision. We're going to look at human resource planning, human resource job analysis, human resource training and development, and then the last one is human resource health and safety. Right, the third one, it's a workforce motivation, where we're looking at motivation introduction, motivation theories, others they call it motivational theories, current development of theories, the workforce behaviors at the workplace. The fourth one, compensation management, compensation or / remuneration, compensation administration, workforce benefits, workforce satisfactions. We're going to the next one, which it says human resource management continues. We've got 5, 6, 7. So we are having 7 of our modules that we need to cover. Labor legislations, where we're going to cover Labor Farming Acts. And then we're going to look at other labor acts. This one, it's an error, should be Labor Farming Act. Okay. Then you're looking at instructions associated with acts for farming. Right? Remember, these are the acts that are here, but we need to check which one are associated in terms of farming and what instructions is being guided, so that each and every individual must be adhered to these instructions in terms of labor acts. We're going to check labor structures. What are those structures that you must be in line with? 6, labor relations system. We're going to check labor relations, labor employment relationships, and then labor employment termination. Remember, they normally say it's someone is being fired. No, there is no bullet. Don't worry about that. We are now going to change it because we're doing N6. It's going to say termination, which is the correct way. 7, labor collective bargaining. We're going to look at labor bargaining, labor organizations, which are those two organizations. Can be employer, which is the trade union. It can be the other one, which is also known as employers organization. Then we're also going to look at labor procedures and processes. What are those procedures when we are in the bargaining or in a collective bargaining system, that you must look at the procedures and the processes, and also the labor actions. Okay. Now, let's move forward. Human resource management in common businesses. The human resource management that is applicable in most or, if not all businesses, with little limitation towards agricultural farming activities. There is that little thing that is there where it's not being covered in a normal book. Which book is this? This is the book we're talking about. This is the N6 financial management, not financial, this is N6 human resource management, right? This one, it's not inclusive of financial management. This one is a standalone. Okay? Human resource management in farming. The human resource management in farming is almost in line. It's almost in line with the common human resource management, which is applicable for common businesses. With additionals, there are additional that are there inside, and also limited differences. There are differences that are there. When we are going to speak about our modules, you will see what the difference is. That makes agricultural farming business unique. That's why you've got this book. It's unique in terms of its own characteristics, in terms of activities. Let's move on. In terms of your summary, human resource management N6, this summarize the introduction of human resource management as a subject in farming management N6 certificate with other subjects such as management, data management, financial management. It also gives a background of where human resource management in farming differs from the common human resource management applied in other businesses. So this is where we are going to look at. It is a human resource, but this one, for this particular subject, which is farming, it's got that little bit of it. That is what you call a difference. Okay? So far, we have analyzed the very important things. This is the next slide. Our module that we are going to start with, it's going to be module 1, right? It says numbers. Number 1, introduction to human resource, where we're going to tackle those 3 aspects in terms of our first module. So our lesson will be lesson 1 under human resource introduction. Lesson 2 will be farming management. Lesson 3 will be human resource management. All will be in module 1, lesson 1, 2, 3, and then we will move forward with the other modules. Right. Okay, this is the subject that you now know. These are the subjects that you need to have in order to complete the certificate. And then the book, where it starts on that book, it's 165 to 260, together with the facilitation summary designed by Mr. Ngubo. Okay, that's what I said. The name of our presenter is Mr. Ngubo. I thank you for now. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye.